All right, Belly, thank you for sharing those details with us. Moving ahead now, Pakistan Defence Minister Khawaja Asif has warned that Islamabad will enter into an open war with Kabul if the ongoing peace talks in Istanbul fail. The meetings aim to resolve disputes and to ease rising tensions along the Afghan-Pak border following weeks of deadly clashes and ceasefire violations. Officials from the Afghanistan government have not yet responded to Asif's remarks. Delegations from both countries are in Turkey for the second round of discussions focusing on implementing the Doha Agreement, preventing cross-border attacks and rebuilding trust. I am joined by my colleague Ajay Jandyal now. Ajay, will the Pakistan-Afghanistan ceasefire really hold, or is this perhaps just another temporary truce and we could see the fighting resume between Pakistan and Afghanistan rather?
See, I remember the words of Pakistani Defence Minister Khawaja Asif when he says that it's a fragile ceasefire. And why he said so? Because he knew that Pakistan will not follow it, and they have carried out an airstrike. And later, once again, ceasefire was announced. And it is, we can say that going on for last more than a week time. So that indicates that it's okay with it, but the way basically now they are threatening Afghanistan for more, actions. It means that they are going to end it soon, and Afghanistan has also retaliated and replied to Pakistan that Afghanistan is not even, going to keep silent only, because they have lost their people when airstrike was carried out by Pakistani forces. So that's why it is expected that now Afghanistan will also retaliate very effectively and ensure that Pakistan's nefarious plan will not be, tolerated. And another thing is that we have seen that frustration of Pakistani forces. Pakistani Defence Minister was seen saying that whatever happening, with Afghanistan, it is only because the Afghanistan land is used as a proxy of India. So that shows that when they have failed to control the situation, they have started blaming Afghanistan and now India. It means that they are failed state, and frustration is at the peak, and that's why they are blaming India for whatever happening in Pakistan and whatever happening with Afghanistan.
Ajay, I just wanted to ask you that, one of Pakistan's demands has been that Afghanistan, or rather the Taliban government, should reign in the TTP, which Pakistan has, repeatedly accused of conducting terror attacks within the country. Do you think Afghanistan will finally act against the TTP as Pakistan keeps demanding?
See, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which is known as the TTP, it's basically an organization which is operating in Pakistan, within Pakistan. And it was already clarified by the Afghanistani foreign minister when he was in India that TTP operates in Pakistan. TTP people lives in Pakistan. They are carrying out attacks deep inside Pakistan. So how could they control, them, and how could they instruct them? That was already clarified, and Pakistan basically have failed to control the situation. They were not able to, conduct talks with TTP and Balochistan's BLA. And when they have failed and they are facing, a number of attacks, series of attacks on the daily basis. Today, even 19 attacks they have carried out in last 24 hours. Yesterday, it was 16. So that clearly indicates that Pakistan have failed on all the front, and when they have failed and they are not able to reply to their own people and the world community, they started blaming, Afghanistan and India now. That indicates that it is not only Pakistan has to control the situation. It is Pakistan who has to go for the talks with TTP and see that what they basically want. So instead of blaming Afghanistan and saying Afghanistan to control TTP, they cannot, instead of doing talks, they are blaming them. That is something very unfortunate.
All right, Ajay, please continue to stay with us.